Alright everyone, today is a very somber day, because today potentially marks the last legendary character that might have a 15% drop rate. Wait, what am I saying? Okay, there is no 15% drop rate, or it's not expected to be. And what am I talking about? Well, if you have been keeping up with any of the data mines or some of the information that's come out in the last little while, then you might have seen something interesting. And that's what I kind of want to talk about in this kind of short video here. I want to talk about Adam Warlock. I want to talk about Infinity Watch and why we're kind of going down a hill even more in an event that already a lot of people aren't super happy about. So yeah, strap in. This might be a bumpy ride, but let's get this show started. And to really understand what we're talking about here, we need to go into the data mine. So it might be, I can't zoom in. This is a bit more tough, but hopefully you guys can see this anyways. This is in my Alliance Discord. There was a couple of new entries in the data mines that I wanted to talk about. Specifically, we do have Misty Knight coming back around for Strike Pass Season 4, in case you guys, I don't know, didn't unlock Misty Knight because she was a 100 shard Blitz character, or you just were really busy and didn't get her unlocked. Either way, you know, you'll be getting an extra 50 to 100 shards for her. What does this really mean? Because this is kind of interesting, actually, because we've had the last 3 seasons, we've had Polaris. We had Silver Surfer, who was the start of the Strike Pass, and then we had 2 seasons of Polaris, who was usable for a legendary character. So this then kind of makes me wonder, is this just a regular character Strike Pass, or does this mean something more? Now, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, she was a Blitz release character, but she's also for Heroes for Hire, a 4-man team. But at the same time, because we're having Adam Warlock unlocked through X Factor, I don't know if maybe we're just reading too much into this. I don't know if there's any value of reading into the fact that she's a Strike Pass character. Maybe just because they, you know, maybe they took a coin flip between Misty Knight and Calling Wing, and Misty Knight won. I think that might be all there is to it. I don't think there's any more to read into this. Either way, if you want 50 or 100 shards into Misty Knight, there you are. I will obviously just go free to play. I won't be buying this one, unlike the Polaris one that I had done, because I just don't think there's a ton of value in this. But what we're here to really talk about is this part here. So Red Stars featuring Power Up Infinity Watch with Red Stars. Infinity Watch now controls Red Star Orbs. For a limited time, all Red Star Orbs have an increased drop rate of 4% for each of the following Infinity Watch characters: Adam Warlock, Gamora, Moondragon, Phyla-Vell, and Nebula. Power up your Infinity Watch team with Red Stars. Now, there isn't, as far as I'm aware, a data mine suggesting that there is an Adam Warlock 15% drop rate. I have only seen a 4% drop rate for all 5 of them. These normally come around, in the past, these sort of team 4% drop rates, or even 3%, I think they were. I'm pretty sure they were 3%. I'm pretty sure there were 5 characters at 3% each for a total of 15. Now it looks like we're getting 4% each for a total of 20%. The previous 3% teams drop rates, that was for the second pass runs of ones like Phoenix. I do remember like Phoenix having one. I'm pretty sure Black Bolt had one, and I'm pretty sure Jubilee didn't have one. Pretty sure Jubilee did not have one. But some of the older legendaries, including, as far I can say for sure, Phoenix and Black Bolt. I don't know if there was one for Ebony Maw, Doc Ock, or Jubilee. I don't think there was for the newer ones. I think I would have remembered that. Either way, here we have 4% for 5 characters just before, or when usually the any Red Stars for legendary characters come out on the day of the event. And now that we know that the event is going to start on Monday, the June 28th, that means we can kind of expect these Red Star features to happen then. I don't see this happening down the line. So I think this is kind of next level crazy if that's the case. If all we're getting is a 4% drop rate for Adam Warlock, it makes me very, very cautious and kind of scared of pulling any big Red Stars for this, knowing that it's only a 4% drop rate for Adam Warlock. I've already done my pulls for Moondragon and Phyla-Vell. That being said, my Moondragon pulls were not that great, so hey, maybe I would take some upgrades on Moondragon. But my Nebula is 5, and my Gamora is 7. I actually, perhaps stupidly so, did early upgrades on my red stars for Gamora, not thinking that they would do something like this. Now, I should always take what I think is going to happen and reverse that, because clearly that is the case here today when we learned this. And on the, you know, so we'll talk about the last thing here, the Dark Promotion credits. That's being increased from 1,500 to 2,000. Whoop-de-doo! If you want to save some for going towards Ultron and Ultimus. Now, that's just a very quick side point. I just wanted to throw that out there. But what we're here to talk about is Infinity Watch. And this kind of continued craze and madness around Adam Warlock and this event. If this is really the case and what we're getting is just a 4% for Adam Warlock, then I hope you guys have a lot of your red stars saved. Let's swap over to the game really quick. This is my Infinity Watch roster. So like I said, I have a 3 red star for Moondragon, 7 for Gamora. I do really like my Gamora, I'll be honest. But if I knew that this was going to happen, perhaps I would have waited, because if I'm pulling for Adam Warlock and I accidentally get some big numbers for Gamora, it's going to feel really bad if I get like Elite 7 fragments, Elite 7 orb fragments because I pulled the Gamora by accident. And Nebula's sitting here at 5, and Phyla-Vell is also at 5. So the only ones that really need it is going to be Moondragon and Adam Warlock. And when we look at how many orbs I have, it's not looking too great either. And all these offers aside, anyways, I have 22 regular orbs. Now, granted, within the next 10 days, we'll have 1 or 2 orb assaults, and I think 1 or 2 more of my free 5. So that should get me up to, I don't know, like 38, maybe 40 before his event goes live. And I do have these elite orbs. I have almost 3 elite 4s. Almost 1.5 Elite 5s and 2 Elite 6s. So if I pull this Elite 6 or the Elite 5 and I get a dupe, a Nebula dupe, a Phyla-Vell dupe, a Gamora dupe in the case of the 6, I'm just going to feel really, 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 really bad about all this. So, I don't know. If this indeed is the very first time that we're going to see, because it's a mythic, legendary event, and that's the only reason why I'm bringing this up, is because they've actually stated that this event is going to be much different than previous legendaries, that this very likely could be the case. So, yeah, I hope you guys are saving your red stars anyways, because typically that's what you probably should be doing for characters that you're wanting to pull for. You know, hopefully you have a decent sized pool for that, but it seems like you might need to spend 3 times as many orbs just to get Adam Warlock at a decent rate. If he's at 4% rather than the usual 15, that means it's going to be, well, 3.75 times harder to get an orb pull for Adam Warlock than it would be at the regular 5%. I think I did that right. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Buckle up and shimmy your red stars, because it looks like we're going to be in for a bit of a pain train. But don't forget that, of course, if you get really screwed on your red star orbs, that they will eventually go into the Elite Red Star store. Normally that takes about 6 to 8 weeks after the character's been released, I'm pretty sure, based on previous data, which means that, you know, hey, before the second pass, you'll definitely have the availability to add some red stars to them if you have promotion credits saved up rather than your red star orbs. But yeah, they're taking this Infinity Watch to even bigger heights, or in this case, bigger losses, because they're making it even more difficult for people than it already was. So I just wanted to bring you this very quick update, guys, and let you know, the power is yours. You know, you do with this information what you will. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments down below. Are you going to change your red star tactics in any way? Do you just, you know, if you're not even getting Adam Warlock, it doesn't matter anyways really too much, because at that point, by the time of second pass, you know, the power is in your hands, and you can probably just upgrade them with promotion credits if that's what you want to do down the line. So maybe it doesn't matter for some people, but for me, you know, it does kind of piss me off a little bit knowing that they kind of are going this way. And hey, it is what it is, I guess. At the end of the day, we're subject to our rulers, aka Scopely and Boundless, to just play the game that they give us, and there's not really much we can do about it. We just gotta sit down, shut up, and you know, play the game. There's no room to complain anymore, because they don't listen to people. So that's the end, guys. Hope you guys all enjoy your weekend. I'm going to be going away, so I won't be filming any new stuff, but there will be some videos coming out over the next few days. It's just stuff that I pre-recorded for while I was away. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoy your time, and good luck on the rest of the Moondragon event, of course. And until next time, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Oilon signing out.